before we start, again, go back, double check, make sure that you graph them correctly. If you have to pause it here, do that, that's fine. I'm going to include a copy in Class Kick there too, so make sure that you do double check that you graphed correctly. If you didn't graph right, that's going to be an issue. You aren't going to get them right. 3 points, the vertices of a right triangle. So a right triangle has to have a right angle, like right here we see a right angle. It's going to make my life easy, and I'm going to say triangle ABC, these three right here. So ABC is the ones I'm going to pick. So you would write triangle ABC is a right triangle. And if you need to double check, you're not sure what something means, on the questions, look at your vocab. Go back and study that. CAB is an isosceles right triangle. So, isosceles means two sides are equal. Right triangle means it has a right angle. Now, something we need to review on this idea, on a right triangle, or on any triangle actually, but I guess on a right triangle, I'm sorry, the longest side is going to be the hypotenuse. So it can be equal to the two legs. So if you have an isosceles right triangle, the legs that make up the right angle are the ones that have to be equal. Now, things I expect to see, anybody have every bit of this, or I count it wrong. Notice here it says labeled vertices, side lengths, and angles. So you're going to show me that for sure these two sides are equal. And you're going to label it C, A, B. So isosceles and right, that's everything you need there. Now you could go farther and remember that these two angles are also equal, since they are opposite of the sides that are equal, but I'm not going to require that on this part. If you were in geometry, I would, but I'm not going to require it on this part. But again, at the very least, you got to have sides, the right angle, and the labeling. Again, if you're not sure when you're going through to draw these, look it up, look at your vocab, and see what I mean by a right trapezoid, the things I expect to see in a trapezoid. The answer key for this is a video. I go through each one and discuss exactly what I expect to see, and if you have any part of that missing, you have to go back and make it correct. Okay?